Balanced Mix Design, or BMD, is a modern alternative to traditional volumetric asphalt design methods. Historically, volumetric properties were used to determine binder content and assess asphalt mixture quality, but they struggled to accurately predict performance. This makes special circumstances like heavy traffic or extreme climate hard to address with volumetrics. Balanced Mix Design is an asphalt mixture design framework using mechanical tests correlated to field performance on appropriately conditioned specimens that address multiple modes of asphalt layer distress, taking into consideration mixture aging, traffic, climate, and location within the pavement structure. BMD uses lab tests to assess asphalt durability, rutting, and cracking resistance to achieve well-rounded mixtures where improvements in one property don't compromise others. There are several approaches to BMD, from a conservative approach that requires full compliance with existing volumetric criteria to an approach with no requirement on volumetric properties that relies only on mixture performance criteria.
Under Approach A, the optimal binder content is determined through the volumetric mix design process. That mixture is then tested against certain performance criteria, and if it fails, it's then retested again until it meets all the criteria. Under Approach B, similar to Approach A, you actually determine the optimal binder content through the volumetric mix design process. However, after this, you add a couple of additional binder contents, approximately 0.3 to 0.5% within that optimal binder content, and then you test it against cracking and rutting. If it meets all criteria, you're good. Otherwise, you have to adjust your mixtures and proportions and try again.
Approach C, it starts with volumetric design. Then we had some room to modify or to optimize that optimum binder content. Then we apply or implement performance tests. The difference is that the final binder content may or may not be compliant with volumetric requirements. And then Balanced Mix Design Approach D. So it's the least conservative but offers more room for innovation for designers. Why? Because the proportions of materials and the optimal binder content are determined basically relying on performance testing. Volumetric requirements are not required.
FAA specifications do not provide a framework for balanced mix design and currently use volumetric mix design principles. However, the FAA does incorporate the use of performance tests for rutting to include the Asphalt Pavement Analyzer or the Hamburg Wheel Test. The FAA is evaluating cracking tests for potential inclusion in future mix design requirements. By considering performance tests and real-world conditions, BMD helps ensure asphalt is equipped to handle the conditions it will face.